last grade 1 scale we'll be learning is F major, hand separately, 2 octaves. I tend to leave this one until last out of the scales, simply because right hand has a slightly different finger pattern to the other scales that we've learned, and I really want you to try and get that 3-4-3 pattern going and as natural as you can get it before we look at this F major one. Now this one's again an unusual one because we're actually going to start with left hand. Now for this, F major has a B flat in there, so we have an F, G, A, B flat, hop over B, C, D, E, and then we're back to F. So we're going to miss out this B natural, as we would call it, and we're going to jump from B flat to C. So there's one from each letter represented in the scale. Left hand, as usual, is going to start little finger on the F. All the fingers take a note, and for this I would get your second finger over that B flat because it's one flat less to have to worry about as you go upwards. So we're going to do the same finger pattern. 3, 4, 3. 3, cheeky thumb, 4, thumb, 3, thumb. Now at this point, left hand is probably fairly used to the 3-4-3. If it isn't, it doesn't matter. Take that flat out. If you find the flat's getting in your way, take it out. Just go for the 3-4-3 and back, and then put the flat in when you feel confident. It will be there when you need it. Now for right hand we have a slightly different finger pattern, and right hand decides to do the opposite to the things that he's been doing. Instead of 3-4-3, he's going to do 4-3-4. There is a good reason for this. Because of where this B flat is positioned, if you tried to do the 3 thumb, oh, it's just a bit awkward, to be honest. So what we really do is we say, well, let's get the flat out of the way first, and then we'll do our change. And we do definitely want to have a thumb on F because it's F major, so it's his scale. When we do this and we do a 4-3-4 pattern, you'll notice when we get to the top, we actually don't finish on our little finger. We finish on a 4. That's important to note because a lot of people, when they play this one, they get to the top and they think they've done something wrong. You haven't. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Little finger's just going to have one scale off after all of his hard work. So we're going to position the fingers the same way we do for all the others. Thumb on the F this time, and we're going to cover that B flat early, so it's one less thing to worry about. We're going to walk upwards. 4 cheeky thumb ones underneath. Now we do need a thumb on an F, so this is our 3 thumb, another 4 thumb, and so you see we end up with this 4th finger at the top. So let's just try that once more with the numbers. 4, 3, 4. Practice going up a few times. Again, if you need to take that B flat out, that's absolutely fine. Do what you need to try and get your fingers correctly done all the way up, and then we'll look to come down. Now to come downwards, we finish on our 4 at the top, and it's that same 4-3-4 coming back. 4 likes the B flats by this point. Your thumb ends up on an F, so we do 3 next, so that 4 can have his B flats. Let's try that once more, so 4th finger at the top, 4, 3, 4. I would probably, particularly with right hand, split this into ascending, finishing on the 4, and then descending, coming down from the 4. just to make sure you know exactly what you're doing with this before we go all the way through. So give that a bit of a pause, try that for yourself, and then come back and we'll do this all together. So all the way through from the beginning. Excellent, well done. That's all of the grade 1 hands separately 2 octave scales done. Next up we'll be doing contrary motion.